guys, welcome back. Today I've got a review of this practice lock that I have had for quite some time now. I bought it when I was starting off in lockpicking and I wanted to learn spool pin picking, and I wanted to be able to see the pins as I picked them. And I looked on eBay and found that there are a lot of options from America, but they tend to be quite pricey. And then I found this one, which is actually made by a company called Locksaway. They do have a website, locksaway.com. Feel free to read this note that I got. And they make very high quality cutaway locks as well as repinnable locks as well. There's a couple different options. You can get Euro cylinders, you can get rim cylinders, you can get different brands of cylinders if you like. And they do also on the website sell bump keys, picks, some extra pins you can buy, and also a very nice looking pinning tray. And so I think it's all run by one guy called Chris, who makes these cutaways in England. So today I want to review this particular lock which I purchased from eBay for £18.99. As far as I can see, you can't get this exact combination of the lock, the 6 spool pins and the 24 extra pins on the website. You have to get the extra pins separately on the website, but on eBay you can buy sort of all in one. So I'd recommend buying it from eBay, but again, feel free to read this note where he says, he mentions how it's cheaper to buy from the website. Anyway, so if we have a closer look at this lock, it's a very nice cutaway of a Euro cylinder. It's based on an LSH, as we can see, and it's very well cut away. It's a very good, high quality cutaway. As you can see, you can quite easily see the pins moving in there, and it's a great training lock. It's very high quality. I have no complaints at all as far as that goes. But along with that we get 6 spool pins, so we can load up all 6 chambers with spool pins if we like. And we can also load them up with some standard pins here which they supply. We've got some, if I zoom in here and move the camera just a bit, we've got 12 standard key pins and 12 standard driver pins which are nicely color coded. So we could pin this lock up to a different key, which I have done, and I've had a lot of fun doing that in the past. So they do also include this this Allen key, so you can actually repin the lock very easily, and that's what I'm going to do right now. You just stick it in the top, take out these little grub screws, and dump out the pins. Let me just back this off a little bit and reposition so you can see properly. And so I'm going to load this one up with spool pins in chambers 2, 4 and 6, and then we're going to try and pick this lock on camera. So let me just quickly do that. And we put the grub screw back in. Whoops, if I hadn't thrown it across the table. So I did actually learn to pick spool pins on this lock. It's great being able to see them as you pick them, and it's a very affordable price. I mean, you can get, as I said, the very expensive ones from America, or you can get incredibly cheap ones with only standard pins like the acrylic padlocks. But this is sort of something in between, which is absolutely great. So I'm just going to load up the last chamber here. And this is a lock that I actually take on holiday with me, because I can pin this up while I'm on holiday, and essentially I have as many locks as I want in one. So there we go, we've loaded it up with spill pins in chambers 2, 4 and 6, and the lock still operates very smoothly, as you can see, and there's no need to take the clip off or use any fancy pinning tools. So give me a second and I'm going to get this set up and we're going to try and pick this lock. Alright, well I think I've got everything set up now. It's quite hard to keep everything in frame, but hopefully you can see how the pins move when I put the key in. We have a spill pin in chamber 2, 4 and 6. So I'm going to try now to pick the lock and we're going to see how it reacts. So I'm just going to stick my pick in and okay, pin 5 we got a click. Pin 1 is binding. We got a small click. Pin 3 we got a click. Okay, I'm struggling to get on pin 5. We got false set. Okay, I think pin 5 is set now. Pin 4, that feels like, is set. And then pin 2, we're getting counter rotation, and pin 2 is set. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that turned out alright in camera. Pretty challenging pick. What I could now do is add some more spill pins to the lock and see how it picked. My final thoughts on this lock. I think it's a great lock for anybody who wants to start lock picking, or even somebody who has been picking for a while and just wants to practice on different pins. Very often when I'm struggling with a certain kind of pin in a lock, I will put it in this lock and remove all but that one pin and see how it acts. So for £18.99 I think it's a bargain. You get the lock loaded up with 6 pins and you get 30 additional pins, including some spill pins and also a little Allen key as well, and it's all made in England. So I think it's great value for money, and even if you wanted to take this a little bit further, Safe Haven's Locksmiths on eBay sell assorted bags of security pins really cheaply, so you could get a bag of those and you could fill this up with all sorts of weird security pins. So I definitely think this is a great lock. If you're in the UK, then get yourself one of these locks, £18.99, and check out locksaway.com for have a look at some of the other locks that he sells. Anyway, thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you liked this review. If you have any questions about the lock, please do leave them down below. I do apologise if I don't reply right away. There's been some problems with my YouTube comments recently. I'm not getting notified when you leave comments on my videos, so I have to manually check, and I've looked at all my settings and tried to see if there's anything amiss, but there doesn't seem to be. But anyway, I do apologise if I've not been replying to your comments straight away. But like I said, if you have any questions or comments about the lock, leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in my next video.